My name is Donald Pearman. I'm Associate Director for the Academic Support and Career Development Unit here at the University of Maryland's Athletics Department.
And what year were you born in, Mr. Pearman?
1952,
Okay, and where? In the
Brooklyn, New York, in Kings County Hospital at 7:15 a.m.
is that where you attended grade school?
In Brooklyn, New York, yes.
Gotcha.
St. James Pro Cathedral, grades 1 through 8.
Okay. Do you remember the book 1984 by any chance?
Yes, I had to read that in high school.
Got you.
No. Yes, I did. I had to read that
In high school?
in high school. Yes.
Okay. How did that book change people's views of America and the government at the time?
It didn't. At least not from my point of view, because it covered things that were improbable from our perspective at the time it came out. It was just predictions of things, and oftentimes they were pretty far-fetched things. So it was something we had to read, and it was a glimpse. Our teachers at the time thought it provided a glimpse into the future. So we read it because we were told to. But you know, as the years passed, and then almost a decade after I had the thought, this is 1984. Okay, like Prince's "Party Like It's 1999." Well, it was 1999, and things were completely different, and people dressed differently.
Mhm.
So
So you were in high school when you read 1984?
yeah,
It wasn't actually 1984 until you
no,
were.
because it was a future world
Okay.
kind of a novel.
So how old were you in 1985 or 84, if you don't mind me
In
asking?
1984, I graduated high school in 1970. 1970 was my freshman year in college. So, yeah, I was late 20s, early 30s
Okay.
ish.
So in 1985, obviously, we've got text messaging and cell phones today. How would you communicate in 1985 with someone?
Telephone.
Telephone.
And if you didn't have access to if you didn't have access to a phone in your home or your apartment, then you had a pocket full of change, and you actually you put money into the telephone, and you made a call. You know, uh, communication wasn't instant the way it is now.
Mhm.
Nowadays, people will sooner send a text than pick a phone up. I'm guilty of that too because it's convenient.
Mhm.
Um, but the way people communicated back then was, you would yell out the window, you would pick the phone up or something like that.
So you had to remember a lot of phone numbers back
Oh,
then.
sure.
Had to memorize
The
them.
people had little black books if you were a single guy,
Okay.
little black books with girls.
Girls' numbers in them.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
those things were like gold.
If you lost your little black book,
Oh, you were in
you were
trouble.
upset.
Oh, yeah.
Got you. So are there any specific movies or songs that you remember from that year?
No,
Big time.
because by that time I had acquired quite a bit of experiences in movies, and as I had looked, I just uh, I just Googled 1985. I had to do that, and there were some things I had. I basically saw many of the movies. I saw Rocky. By that time, it was Rocky Four, and I saw The Color Purple. I saw Cocoon. I saw Police Academy 2, A View to a Kill. That was a James Bond movie. And I didn't watch Mad Max, but those were the popular films. Oh, I also saw Back to the Future. And that was those were fun movies.
Yeah.
They weren't, earth shattering, and they didn't provide me with these insights into life or anything like that.